Good Thursday morning to you, ladies and gentlemen. This is Rusty 78609 near Carrizozo, New Mexico on a cool morning. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Carrizozo, New Mexico?
In Carrizozo right now, it's 42 degrees.
42. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Llano, Texas?
The current temperature in Llano is 68 degrees.
26 degrees hotter or almost on both ends. But anyway, it says it's foggy in Llano. So anyway, moving right along to what? Today, folks, believe it or don't, I got my antenna up, right? Yeah, I do. There it is right there. I don't know why it does it. Gray hair is hell, man. I'm telling you. First of all, it's like there's not much there. It looks like there is. But when you comb it back and when it's low humidity, it goes, But anyway, having said that, today is the first day of the rest of your life. Make it a good one. It's the day after yesterday, day before tomorrow. It is right now. And right now just went that way. So if there's anything you want to be doing, I suggest that you get off your little hind end and get doing it, because it won't get done otherwise. And then what else? Been living in an RV a long time. This is a Class C motorhome. All of you know that, some of you. And then, hey Google, make us laugh.
Why can't a bicycle stand on its own? It's too tired.
That's it. Okay, and now we'll check out the positive energy button, 101 pre-recorded motivational things.
You light the world with your smile.
That's it. That's it. Okay, light the world, guys. Let's light it up. Anyway, hey Google, what's the temperature in Butte, Montana? Well, she lost her voice. It's 30 with a high of 38. Wow, and a low of 23. It's cold. That's cold. Cold. Hey Google, what's the temperature in Bangor, Maine?
The temperature in Bangor right now is 55 degrees.
With a high of 71. Pretty neat. And having said that, moving along to comments. And we're going to start 15 hours ago with Herbie Brooks. Roll up, Trike Man. Yeah, that was Trike Man triking yesterday. That was fun, and I went again after I ended the video and rode around for a while. And yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I'll go triking again today. I probably won't do a video because a company sent me a product in the mail that you're going to find very fascinating. Yeah, they contacted me here, I don't know, a month or so ago, and I get a lot of contacts from people wanting me to do a review of their products, but I tell them I don't do reviews, man. I'm not a scientist. I don't take them apart and look at them and show the box and all that crap. I just tell them what it is. But anyway, so this company sent me a product that I think is usable and neat, and I'll show you the product in the noon video, probably, unless something better comes up. Anyway, thank you, Herbie Brooks. 2 pandas for me. That's the person's name on Triking. Glad to see Trike Man out again, riding the trails again. Enjoy seeing the area in the eyes of Trike Man. Yeah, it's a pretty area here for me. WTBM 123 says cool. That's it. It was cool yesterday. Well, it warmed up in the afternoon, but the morning was cool. Just like today, it'll be cool in the mornings, and then it warms up to upper 60s, which is nice. Perfectly clear, though, boy, that old blue sky. Wayman Samang, beer and bacon. You need a helmet, Cam, Rusty, LOL. Yeah, first of all, I need a helmet, and I'm not going to wear a helmet. That's out. No helmet, no cams. I'll just hold it in my hand and do 10-minute, 20-minute videos, whatever. On Trackman again, Alvin Masso. Enjoy your rides, Rusty. Also, Beer 30s. Yeah, we got a Beer 30 coming up tomorrow, guys. Tomorrow is Friday Beer 30 Sanity Session, or Insanity Session, depending on your point of view. Tejas Rob says, this calls for some cowboy poetry. Says, there goes Rusty riding his trike where normally he'd be taking a hike. The antelope think he's insane as he rolls on down the lane. But he ain't crazy, nor has he got lazy. He's living his creed, do what you like. Thank you, Tejas Rob. That's very good. Appreciate it. See, I didn't say appreciate, I said appreciate. Anyway, this person's name is Morning, M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G, Morning Phoenix. Rusty, hey, Trike Man, have you ever tried one of those suspension seat post things? Nope. Just a seat post with a shock absorber in it. Might make the ride a little smoother for you. Happy trails. I don't know. I don't know that I tried one on any of the trikes I've had. It's a good tip. I may check it out. Moose Knuckle. I believe that road is called Gopher's Sack. It's actually called Gopher's Gulch. But be careful. The roads can be slick. Okay. Thank you, Moose Knuckle. Dana Diggle on Trackman. Where I live in Vermont, we have a lot of moose that wander around. Yes, they're big and dangerous, but I've never heard of any hurting anyone around here. We don't pay any attention to them, and they don't pay any attention to us. Although we are always very careful, wildlife is amazing. And now we've got Nana Betty G. I love hearing the little road noise. Makes me feel like I'm in the sidecar. Thanks for the adventure. You're welcome, Nana Betty G. Have a good day. Barry 6. Andy the Antelope is probably thinking, yeah, baby, hello, Miss Trike Man. Haven't seen you around these parts before. Well, he's got him a pretty good little harem right now. Anyway, then we got Jamie Macon. Hello, Jamie Macon. Great to see you back, Trike Man, and you've got a beautiful new neighborhood to ride in. Yeah, I do. It is very pretty, and I'm sure I'll go triking today. Again, I probably won't do a video, but I'll do one every now and then. Or if I run across something interesting, I will. Sharon Lee M. What a view. Was wondering who maintains those roads. My parents bought lots near Llano back in the 1960s. That was also a development that never took off, but there are several homes and mobile homes there when I did Google search Street View. We sold them 2 years ago when settling the estate for $3,000 for 2 lots, and the others we donated. I sure wished you'd have sold them to me. Jeez, Sharon Lee, come on, honey. That's primo. If you just, they must have been, I can't imagine where they were. It just says near Llano, whatever. Anyway, Louis Paparella, or Paparella if you're Italian. Are you required to have a T or M endorsement on your driver's license? What about liability insurance? I don't have either one, and I ain't worried about it, Louis. You have a good day. Sharon Lee M. One day, can you ride your trike over to where the country club was or is? You showed us that, I think, in your first video driving around Valley del Sol. Yeah, I can drive close to it, but there's really nothing there, just an empty building, and the golf course is all grown up. It's locked up, the building. This is on comment call. Wendy McGee, I think the massive caffeine amount in the energy drinks and coffee is causing the strokes. Well, they could cause a stroke, I guess, but I just don't do them. Guys, there's no easy way. There's just no fast lane. Your body is what it is. Your body is a slow lane. You can't give it an energy drink and go, it's like taking a drug, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can get high on meth or whatever you want, you know what I mean? But, the best thing to do is just be naturally stoned, man, that's all. This is on Trike Man again. TB says Rusty's next episode, Trike Man lassos antelope, domesticates it, and trains it to fetch his beer. Nice video. I can see your vision. Yeah. Thank you. That's what I'm going to do. Tin Pan Dog, traversing and conversing with Rusty. Beautiful ride along. Thanks for sharing your neighborhood once again. You're very welcome. Talman Murphy Jr., vertical archaeology. All right. Rolling. That's the tumbleweeds. Yep, the old tumbleweed. Now we got some more tumbleweed stuff. James Ortiz. Hi, Rusty. Hi, James. How are you doing? This is Spiderhead, drifting along with the tumbling tumbleweeds. Yeah, there were some big ones. Out in West Texas. Some of them are big. They're as tall as up to the top of a car. They're big. And they'll come blowing across a highway, and you don't want to hit them. You're scared to run into them. This is Talman Murphy Jr. again. Says, seriously though, that is really neat, and for some reason it brings back a lot of nostalgic memories. Well, thank you, Talman. tumbleweeds in Rob Jaggers Park, which is not open yet. They were going to open it. They were going to open it in July the 1st, and then they moved it. Now they don't know when they're going to open it. But it's finished as far as I can tell. Tommy Rants RV says, when wanderlust is what I need, I hop aboard a tumbleweed. Or maybe I'll just take my meds and stay at home till the wind settles down. That's a good idea, Tommy. Riding a tumbleweed may not be your best deal. They're kind of thorny. Anyway, Rick G, have you seen any desert ducks out there? No, I haven't. No ducks in the desert where I am. Al Fur, thumbs up. Louis Paparella again. I think they are called Russian thistle. Then they die and are called tumbleweeds. That could be. I've just known them as tumbleweeds. But again, in West Texas this time of the year, they get, man, I had one that I picked up and put in the bed of my pickup and took to a rancher friend of mine near Llano when I was out in West Texas. And it filled up the whole bed of the pickup. It was about 5 feet across, 5 feet in diameter. It's huge. Yeah. So this person's name is No Shirt, No Shoes, No Shirt, No Problem. You post way too much. Well, you hear that? I post too much. You don't have to watch. Damn. You do you, I do me. I would feed you. And Spiderhead says, waltzing Matilda. I would feed him to, we'll let him go. Hell, I mean, Matilda's gaining weight here. But no, it's, I know I post a lot. I post more than anybody else on YouTube probably, as far as number of videos. But guys, the way the game is played on YouTube, and you'd play it too, it's about views, okay? And I don't edit my videos. I just do them and shoot them up. Or post them, and they're just simple crap. There's nothing exotic about them. You don't see me walking away from the camera and playing music, and I don't have a drone and all kind of crap. And I'm just having fun, but again, if you don't choose to watch them, my feelings won't be hurt. H.W. Liberty, I saw the tumbleweed. I wonder what kind of brush they are. Raccoon Little Bear says they are actually not native to the West. Somehow early settlers brought them in from Russia. That figures, yeah. There's a plate. There's some stuff in Texas they brought in to use as a windbreak along the coast of Texas called rose hedge. It's all over South Texas now. And that stuff is thorny and it multiplies like fire ants. Anyway, Texas lady, I think some of them blew over here on that day. Could be. This is on Trackman CM Dios Dade, Dios Dade, maybe. Superb. The video was very stable. The only thing shaking was your voice when you tried to outrace the antelope. The views were great. Gloria and I appreciate your channel and have become addicted to it. Thanks, Chuck and Gloria in San Antonio, Texas. Well, thank you, Chuck and Gloria in San Antonio, Texas. I lived there for about 8 years. I lived there from 68 to 76. Was that right? 74. Anyway, Wayside Wade, I remember dodging hundreds of tumbleweeds while driving through Colorado. What a sight. Yeah, this time of the year when the wind blows, they go. Tracy Phillips, pretty neat, Rusty. I've had to dodge a few tumbleweeds driving in Texas and New Mexico. Some of them were half as big as my car. It would surely have scratched up the paint if they didn't make a dent in it. Yeah, they're big, man, some of them. And if, like that day, the wind was blowing about 35, 40 miles an hour. Yeah, it's crazy. It says Ellen Dowd, it says, all we have are leaves blowing in my neighborhood. Well, it's fall, definitely fall. Clint Price, you had it correct. That is the ignition, as it won't go unless you turn it on. Great to see you're on another new adventure, Rusty. Yeah, yeah, my trike. Yeah, I got it all fixed up now. I got all the little rattles taken care of, and I got me a towel for the basket so things don't rattle in there, because I usually put my smartphone in there, some bottled water and a snack, and away we go. Majestic Mabel, Trike Man rides again. You bet we do. Casey Lewis, the tumbleweeds always have stickers on them and are hard to get rid of. Have a good night, Rusty. You too, Casey Lewis. Thank you for your comment. Imey88. That's awesome, Rusty. It reminded me of a Western movie with John Wayne. It's a beautiful view, and I saw a few tumbleweeds. Thank you for sharing. Enjoy. Yeah, it was crazy. I was sitting there just checking, looking at the different sites around the Rob Jaggers campground, the new ones they've built and they've fixed up with water and electric. And all of a sudden, some tumbleweeds started blowing across. And I thought, man, I think I'll do a video of the tumbleweeds. Well, as soon as I got the camera ready, they stopped. There wasn't any more for a while. Anyway, this person's name's KW. Says, giddy up, Trike Man. Trike Man, actually the most comfortable speed for me to ride that thing is about 6 or 8 miles an hour, and that works real good, and that's fine. I can ride that bike for 3 or 4 hours. And that's a long way at that speed, you know what I mean? That'd be, I don't know. I guess it'd go, I think you can go 20 plus miles on that thing, man, easy. Anyway, WTBM123 says, cool on the tumbleweeds. Boondocking with Dennis. Here he's got some poetry here, I think, or something. Tumbleweeds, you're living a cowboy's dream. Tumbleweed freedom is the air you breathe, but if you don't stop long enough to let yourself fall in love, tumbleweed, you're going to end up lonely. Well, Dennis, from some cases I'd rather be alone than not. Anyway, thank you. Trail Drifter. If I owned lots in the area, I wouldn't stay at a campground. You wouldn't? Good to know what you would do. I do me. Jean Rodriguez. Hi, Rusty. You really look nice, ready for the colder weather. Noticed you stocked up in bananas. Have a nice evening. Yeah, I do. I went to the grocery store in Capitan, and they had a bunch that were that looked like they might last 7 or 8 days. So I got some. Eric Mackley with liberty and justice for all. Amen, brother. It's crazy. I still believe it. I'm the old school. I'm 76 years old. I still believe in individual rights. I believe the government works for us, and this is not a political comment. This is just my feeling. And, I still believe in individual choice. I don't think the government should mandate or else that's just communism or a dictatorship. You know what I mean? We like our freedoms here. I do, and I don't want to change them. I see changes coming that I probably can't stop, but we'll see. Thank you, Eric Mackley. Bruce Oldham. Oh, The Wayward Wind. That's a good song. You can play that on Google, or you can do it on your phone. Just tell Google to play it. It's the Wayward Wind. It says the wayward wind is a restless wind that yearns to wander, and he was born the next of kin to the wayward wind. Thank you, Bruce Oldham. I listen to that song every now and then, and I also listen to that song from Paint Your Wagon, I Was Born Under a Wandering Star. Yeah, those are two of my favorites, actually. Benny Hill. Rusty, I have a mini potbelly pig as a pet, and we want to come visit with the 30 beers. Well, you can come visit. Just turn the pig loose. Let him go. Yeah. RV Living with the Geezer. Awesome roads for Trike Man to cruise. Home base number 4 is really looking good. Well, it's what it is. I'm not going to change it. I've pretty much decided to do nothing. Always remember whenever you're looking at options in life that doing nothing is always an option. And I think right now I've got what I need. I've got what I want. I'm going to do nothing for a while. RV Living with the Geezer. Check that channel out on YouTube. Awesome roads for Trike Man to cruise. Oh, I read that. Thank you. Sashi Smith. Fun comment call. Thank you, Sashi. We'll do 2 more. Simple Me Journey. Go Trike Man. Smoke them antelopes. Baby, I smoked them. I smoked hell out of them. Mr. CJ Cav 64. Cool Trike Tour. And then one more here. Julie Castagnaro. How did you get the name Rusty? What's your real first name? My real first name is Floyd. And I got the nickname Rusty because one of my uncles thought that I was going to be redheaded and have freckles, I guess, right after I was born. And so he gave me the name Rusty, and then it stuck because my dad's name was Floyd. And so to kind of keep us, give us a separate identity, I became my nickname, Rusty. So that's how that came about. But anyway, having said that, thumbs up, carpe diem. Carpe diem means seize the day in Latin. Carpe diem, adios. Oh, wait a minute. We didn't get a goat kiss today. I'll give you a stinking, sliming, a screaming goat kiss. Anyway, thumbs up, carpe diem, adios, bye-bye, buy anything you want anytime. But if you think about it, use the link to Amazon products in the description of all of my videos. Why? Because it doesn't cost you 1 penny if you're going to buy something from Amazon anyway. Check it out. I probably wouldn't use it either. You know what I mean? But, if you're going to buy something from Amazon, you know what I mean. Anyway, drink plenty of water. 3 or 4 quarts a day won't hurt you. It's good for you. It'll help you avoid gout, kidney stones, and it'll also help you lose weight because you'll be full of water and you will not want to eat so much as in snack. And then what else? Take deep breaths. Breathe in really deep, hold it for a few seconds, breathe out slowly. Why? Because that relieves stress, and relieving stress does what? Lowers your blood pressure. Is that good for you? You bet. Do that several times a day. And then what else? Stretch, stretch, stretch. Swivel, swivel, swivel. Walk, walk, walk. Pedal, pedal, pedal. Exercise your body once or twice a day, every single day. Why? Because you'll feel better immediately, and you may live longer because of that one thing. And then what else? Stand guard at the door of your mind. Do not let negative Ned or negative Nancy get inside of your head. This is your head, your brain, your frontal lobes, your consciousness. All those little neurons in there are forming neural links, which is every single thought you have. It's just like a little computer almost. And so add good ingredients. That's it. You know what I mean? Pretty simple stuff. So yeah, don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Don't watch the news. Why? Because it's the negativity from the whole universe multiplied times 1,000, exaggerated, and brought to you by talking heads who make a living getting in your head. So, read the news. That takes all the emotion out of it. You still get the same negative crap. It's just not as padded, okay? So, you do, and the best thing to do is do your own research, but that takes an extra 2 or 3 minutes, and we're so busy, you know what I mean? But anyway, having said that, accentuate the positive. Eliminate the negative. Enjoy your life one day or one moment at a time. At ease, carry on. Adios, bye-bye, hasta luego, vaya con Dios, aloha. Until next time, the noon video will be hopefully the new product I've got. But it's just going to be a quick overview. It's not going to be an in-depth anything because I don't do those. I'm just going to tell you what it is and what it can be used for. And if you're interested, I'll leave a link in the video. In the description. Adios, amigos. Bye-bye.